What's up, boys?
Wait.
What's up, boys? So I've wanted to do this for a while. A lot of people have asked for it, and we're finally gonna do it. Today, I'm gonna show you all how I cook a steak. I know how to cook one meal, a steak. And today, you're gonna learn how to do the same thing. Now, I would say that steak is the most
Color is a white guy
meal
thing? No,
of the
it's not
day.
a white guy
Usually,
thing.
whenever I get up around 2 to 3 p.m., I start the day off. I eat 1 to 4 cookies, maybe some gummy lifesavers.
This guy
maybe
could
go
low-key
down
be
to,
my hero
I don't
now.
know, McDonald's, we get some food, and then towards the end of the night, and this is about where we're at now, it's about, looks like a little past 1 a.m. And so this is prime steak time. And I'd like to show you guys how I actually do it. Now, I don't like to get the good steaks. Now, the reason for that
I
is
don't know
not
how to
because
cook
I
one
don't
meal
like
a
the
steak.
good steaks. It's because
I know
I
that's
don't
kind
want
of
to
that's
like the
kind of
good steaks.
intriguing though, you know.
The fact is that I've been using these steaks. I've been getting these steaks now for, I don't know, probably fucking.
Okay, just for a little credentials. I actually cook. I do cook, but I'm just lazy. I know how to make steaks. Just the basic salt, pepper, and garlic powder. As much as possible, don't try to overcook it or put it on well done. So yeah, all pan fried. Pan. I only use the pan because I don't have an oven now.
10 years, and my mom always made them for me. And these are these steaks right here. You guys can see I've got them in a bag. And this whole bag, it had 4 steaks in it, and it was, how much money was it? This thing's all fucked up. What does it say? Oh my god, what a piece of shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to open this, which is alright because, you know, we're gonna have to need to do
I
that.
like how it's in the
steaks.
Ziploc bag.
So I'll show you
actually.
guys how much my steaks are, and this is a meal I usually make for myself multiple times a week. $7. So it's $7 for 4 steaks here.
$7 for 4 steaks. That's 50. 50 times 7. 35? 350? For 4 pieces of steak. And do you guys see that? I'm actually quite curious what part of the cow that is. Because it's kind of small, super thin. And for baka siguro ano, you know, maybe I'll try remaking it. I'll try to remake it on an eventual cooking stream. But I would like to know what cut is that.
And I get these, as I
It
said,
is
all the
one
time.
pretty.
They're
It is a
really
pretty thin steak. Yeah, you're right. Like,
delicious. I have no complaints. I have no problems. I like to keep things simple. I like to
okay, actually, judging from the cut of the meat, I don't think you can like do like medium rare stuff on it. It's either gonna be well done or just beef jerky with how thin it is. But I kind of get because knowing Asmon is kind of a super minimal. I don't know, is minimalist. So the term, a good term. But the easiest way possible, and something that could just reach his satisfaction. Because that thin of a steak could cook super fast. That's why I think it's efficient. Efficient is the word that I'm trying to look for. So it's still like a meat cooked in a pan. So it kind of works, I guess.
keep things cheap. So next thing is
That's
you're gonna
understandable.
need you're gonna need a pan. The thing is that I have about 20 pans in my house. 19 of them are dirty. Well,
Why
actually,
though?
20 of them are dirty. I'm about to have to clean number 19 or number 20 here. and I really just clean and use the same pan over and over. I don't think you're gonna want to see this, but basically, I had this problem with my sink, and basically the sink wouldn't fucking like drain. The sink was like black of like water, and that was a fucking problem for like 2 months.
Huh?
And so I got a liquid plumber and I fixed that, and so now it's not a problem, but it was. And but anyway, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and clean this. So you see right here, there's these little flies. I don't know why they're here. It's just fucking bullshit. And so the first thing you do, like obviously I hate washing dishes. I only use paper plates and plastic utensils. I think that sometimes I have to use a real fork and knife for this.
What did he do to the sink? I think he just left water there. Wait, you know what? Let me.
And I
Let's
really
go back
just
there.
clean and use the same pan over and over. I don't think you're gonna want to see this, but basically, I had this problem with my sink, and basically the sink wouldn't fucking like
Flush?
drain.
Or
The sink
drain?
was like black of like water.
Yeah.
And that was a fucking problem for like 2 months, and so I got a liquid.
For 2 months. My mom would have given me an ass whooping if there was like sink problems for like 2 months.
Plumber and I fixed that.
It would have been done tonight if it was in my home.
So now it's not a problem, but it was. And but anyway, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and clean this. So you see right here, there's these little flies. I don't know why they're here. It's just fucking bullshit. And so the first thing you do, like obviously I hate washing dishes. I only use paper plates and plastic.
Wait, isn't it like popular in the US to have like one of those dishwashers? Yung ano lang, like you just put them in it, then I think hot water would like spray out and clean the dishes, then soapy water, then yeah. Isn't that a thing in the US? Or maybe, or does everyone not have those? Not maybe he doesn't have one of those. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I think that sometimes I have to use a real fork.
Because that is like something of a expensive appliance if you think about it.
There is no silverware that is clean in the house.
How?
That was not that. I don't really do that. And there's a lot of dirty silverware. And then every 2 months or so, I have this like kind of I'm trying to think of like what to put it. It's like a midlife crisis. It's like a mid-month crisis because it happens all the time. And basically what I do is I clean up like 3 things in the house, and maybe I don't drink soda for like 5 hours, and I think to myself like I'm gonna turn my life around.
Okay, I actually know what he means. I feel that whenever I have like episodes of like, I don't really feel like doing anything.
I feel such an overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment. I figure that, you know what, I've earned myself a little bit of a break. I crack open another cold one and
Don't drink soda anymore,
though.
though.
On the floor, and so that's generally how things.
Throw the garbage back on the floor. Okay, we're trying to focus on the steak and not his habits. It's your house, sure.
Things go. The handle of the pan, it's like falling off.
That's alright.
You can screw it back in, and I tried to screw it back in with a kitchen knife.
I've done that.
Screwdriver, but it's been like a pain in the ass for like the past 6 months. And
we have one of those pans as well.
Screwdrivers on the garage. And anyway, so number one, we have the pan. Now also we have to have, as with any good steak, what do you eat with the steak?
Fries?
Great question. You eat a potato. Now, as I said, I only make this meal. I do this all the time. You have one potato. Now, okay, give me a minute.
Okay.
And I gotta.
Sorry,
This is really
I had an
annoying.
itch.
Now I've got to clean a fucking fork too. All the forks
He's cleaning the dishes as he cooks.
are dirty because I was eating steaks with them. I tried doing it with a plastic fork.
No, you can't eat
fork
steak with a
melted.
plastic fork.
Melted onto the pan. And so that was really kind of unfortunate.
Sorry?
And so we don't use plastic forks to make steaks anymore. This is some fork my mom ordered. It was some overpriced thing
Had to
on
order
eBay. I think
a
this,
fork
this
on
whole
eBay?
set was like $100. So we're gonna get our money's worth out of it. So next thing you do is you want to put. Oh yeah, I forgot about the potato. So the potato. This is how I cook a potato. Is I take the fork and I stab the shit out of the potato.
Okay.
This is what my mom told me to do because she didn't want to have to fucking put it in the oven. And I stabbed the fuck out of the potato.
Okay, what I'm guessing is like gonna make potato mash.
And I put the bitch in the microwave.
Okay. I still can't get over the sink problem he has. Well, that's understandable because for like 2 months, if I remember correctly, right? That's what he said. 2 months that was a problem. Like black tar maybe, or even like charred parts from the pans. For 2 months, it has been a problem. I would have just like got a plunger or something. Like bought a plunger on DIY store and just plunge the sink. Because I will not let something like that like just mellow in my kitchen. I love my kitchen too much.
I thought it was gonna be bad too. But it
My mom would have disowned me if I ever did that. I mean, any parent would disown them if they knew we did that.
I put this bitch in for 8.5 minutes.
I'm actually curious,
So you
what
need
would the
butter.
potato look
You
like?
want to put butter on the pan.
Okay.
I don't even know why you do that. I just see other people doing it. I really have no idea. It doesn't matter. Yeah, well, anyway, let's go ahead. I'll just put it over here. And I'll just put the butter. I mean, you guys can fucking believe that I put the butter on the pan, right? Like, I don't have to fucking bring you guys over here. Like,
Wait, is that on? That's not a cast iron, but a pan is a pan. That's understandable. Even here in the Philippines, I can't find any good cast iron pans. Whenever I cook steak, I just get any pan that I can.
believe that? Alright, good. So anyway, you put the butter on the pan.
Okay.
And you turn the pan on. And so, usually leave it on for like maybe a couple like 30 seconds, a minute or so.
Mm.
And then we're gonna go ahead and get back into the steak situation.
Hindi ba ano? Wait, actually. Okay. Sorry that I keep pausing, but hindi ba if you put just butter there, it would burn super quickly, so you have to put like a couple of oil first, then put the butter so it melts nicely. Or okay lang ba na direct butter? Or is it like alright for just directly put butter in the pan? As long as you can cook on it, a pan is a pan, true.
So I have 3 things that I put on my steaks. Let's go ahead and talk about them. This is Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
The reason why I do this is because my dad does this. They were out of the Kraft Worcestershire sauce, which is like literally like way cheaper. So I had to buy this shit. It's all the same. Who gives a fuck? And so also this is
Okay.
steak seasoning. Salt Lick is a place here in
Steak seasoning.
Austin. I went there one time for some fucking thing, and it was pretty good. So I
I have
decided
never
to get
seen
the
steak seasoning here in
pretty
PH
good.
where you can buy, unless you
And
buy it
also we get
online.
lemon pepper. And so those 3 things.
Lemon
those are,
pepper,
that's
okay.
the steak ingredients. So now, as you can see, was gonna say, as you can see, you can't see it because I'm too lazy. I don't want to put it over here. But yeah, there's like fucking butter in like the pan and shit, right? And so every time that I cook a steak, so like you know how like women take pictures of like their food. You know, like you go on Instagram and it's like some girl, she's taking a picture of her food again. I'm a man. I don't do that. But I do take pictures of every single steak that I cook.
Okay.
I cook the exact same steak every single time. And I take a picture of it at the end. That way I remember how good it was.
To be fair, I could also eat steak like every single day.
We got a steak right here. This is a good one. Oh yeah. So it's not a big one.
You guys see that? I wish I can zoom in. I'm just gonna put my face near my monitor. The steak doesn't look that bad. It is pretty thin. Para siyang ano, like bistec cut. No? But well, there's not really super there's no fat. It's all meat.
This is a nice little small meal. I'm about 6'3" or so, and
He's 6'3"? Holy crap!
I don't know if we want to double up.
Asmon is tall.
This is definitely a smaller size steak. It's fine. If I'm hungry later on, I'll just eat another cookie. And so this.
You'll just eat another cookie.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and go with this.
I worry for Asmon's
I
health.
the steak a little bit, get a little. That way I get this shit in there on the steak. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys. I'm gonna move you a little bit over here, and so you gotta shake this bitch up, right? And the reason you do that is because on the back of the bottle it says to do it. And so next thing, go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you guys what we're doing here. We get this. Oh, I'm fucking up.
I like that there's no tongs or even a spatula. It's just a fork.
So you guys messed me up.
That is something also I would do, to be
I think
honest.
the seasoning's better. Now it's cooking, and now I'm getting stressed out.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. So I put this on the steak.
Steak seasoning.
There we go.
Okay.
Good. Oh my god. It's okay. All right. So then we get the lemon pepper.
Okay.
And this Izzy taught me how to make a steak, but I don't know if she'll like my own little things I put on. All right. So did I shake this one? I don't remember. Okay. So anyway, we'll put this on. I don't think I shook it. So then there you go. There's the steak. Oh wow.
I just put it all in there.
Then after that, obviously you gotta turn the bitch over. And so what you do there is you turn it. Oh shit. So you turn it. Fuck. Okay.
Look at how thin that steak is. I still can't get over it. It's so super thin.
All right. No. We're good. So I'm gonna keep this one down just for a minute. Now, sometimes we're gonna go for. I usually put a little bit.
Dude.
Okay. All right.
Guys.
We're good. So I'm gonna keep this one down just for a minute. Now, sometimes.
For me, that is a hazard. Like leaving a metal fork leaning on the pan. Like that fork is gonna heat up at some point. Judging by the fire though, as well as the color of the steak, the fire isn't that strong. So maybe it's like doing a slow cook on it, maybe?
We're gonna go for. I usually put a little bit more.
At this point, it is not a steak. I don't know. What constitutes as a steak though, like? Isn't it just cooked beef? Cooked pork or beef fried on the pan. This dude is making me feel concerned about his well-being. Well, I kind of understand his point of view because it's like efficiency, you know. Like I just want to eat or make a quick meal, that is something I'm craving for, then this is his way of like quick steak. If I had these resources, I would do this as well, but not cook it like this though. I would have rice beside it because that would like make me more full at the rest of the day.
This right here.
But I do hope he is eating well.
Oh, that's the wrong one. We're gonna get a little bit more on there.
Okay, season both
I
sides.
know some people.
His sink, I just can't. That's under. Okay, yeah, that is an understandable concern. The sink. I would be very concerned as well if if one of my friends just has like a problem with. Oh. Oh, not that capture. There. I would be concerned if someone I knew, like if I walk in their kitchen and there's just like a pool of tar on the sink or like charred pan stuff or like residue. I would be very concerned about their well-being as well.
People are gonna think that.
I don't know, maybe is that in our culture? Is that a Pinoy thing? That we immediately try to look at their kitchen, if we visit. Maybe that's just a me thing.
I want to eat my steaks medium. Sorry, not medium rare. I get steaks medium to medium well at restaurants, but at home I only cook steaks well done. The reason for that is because.
Well, to be fair, with that thin of a steak, you can't really do medium or like medium well, because it's gonna be immediately well done. Because of the thinness of the steak, it'll just transfer to the middle of the steak anyways. So at that point, you're just like making a crust, depending on how you cook that thin of a steak. But it's okay, it's understandable. Well done. Okay, I will say this. Do you like your steak medium rare? I mean, I like my steak from medium rare to well done. Okay, I will actually say that well done isn't that bad. But if you do put ketchup on your steak, I don't like why. Why would you put ketchup on your steak? Maybe pork steak, sure. But beef? beef yung calamansi with toyo, maybe. Maybe I have tried that. It's actually pretty good. It's nice, especially with rice. Ah. But yes, I do like my steak medium rare to well done. Like any of those, like medium rare, medium well done. It's okay. As long for me, it's the flavor. It's what's important, as well as the juiciness of it. I don't know why they hating on well done steak though. Maybe it's because of if it's the juiciness, because if it's well done, sometimes or most of the time the juicy part is like the crust only because of the oil, but there's no like flavor within. I guess that's why they don't like well done that much, but for me it's like an understandable thing. Like not everyone would like the taste of a chew or like a rawy part, because I don't know, maybe kasi dito sa Pinas we associate like if there's still like a hint of blood in it, it's not cooked, you know. But maybe for me, I don't really trash on it because it's like a preference of taste. I think it's like it's good to have variety. I think it's the skill of the chef. It's what's important. Like the taste is still there no matter how they cook it, you know. Yeah, I will defend people who like well done
Eat
steak.
something that's got. Oh man, that's a good ass fucking steak, man.
Okay, that's how
And so
I would
anyway,
eat that.
You get it in a pan. You get all those sauces.
I would eat that
on
with
it,
rice.
and you just really have
Yeah.
yourself a good time.
Like what white rice or just garlic fried rice, it would be a good time.
A picture of this one after the video. And so anyway, let me put this back on and talk a little bit more about some of the things that I do. How are we doing? Yeah, we're doing good. And so anyway, so basically I take the steak and I just put it back on the pan up and down.
Okay. I low-key feel Tito vibes from Asmon, you know? Like, you know, one of those uncles na ano. That's just super. Oh, what's that? Di naman, what's the term? What's a good term? Raunchy? Just like this. It's either Tito vibes or just freaking older brother vibes, you know? Yung tamad na brother, but still wants to cook.
I gotta.
I'll call him Kuya Asmon.
Okay, so I'll probably have to like. It's probably too hot. Just a minute. This happens sometimes. Oh wow, what a steak.
The butter at this point has
So,
dissolved into the steak because of the heat. It's like smoking super hot. Oh, so that's okay. That's why he uses a Ziploc bag, because it's like the packaging is already open.
To make something else that wasn't a steak. Now I only make steaks.
I would like
I'll put this
Asmon.
back in the refrigerator.
I would like Kuya Asmon to try making like adobo. I think adobo is like one of the efficient dishes of Philippines, but knowing knowing Kuya Asmon's laziness or efficiency rather, probably would not happen.
Is cake. I get cakes at the grocery store and I eat them.
That's
So the
all
steak's
he
pretty much
eats? Steak and cake and cookies? How is he not diabetic?
done at this point.
Or like, you
The
know,
good thing about these
he said that he pops like cola a lot during the day and just leave it at his floor. I am concerned about his well-being.
steaks is
And
that
his teeth.
I get them and I cook them about the same time that the potato is getting microwaved. So this is a good quick meal. Now usually
Okay, I actually commend this. Like utilizing all your kitchen gadgets. That is actually really good for me. Because what I hate about cooking, this is one of my pet peeves of cooking, is if I want to do like another dish and I don't have a microwave or oven, like I have to do it after I finish this current dish that I am currently cooking. You know, it just takes a lot of time, and once I finish all of the meals, so the first dish, then the second dish. The first dish would be cold. So I actually commend him for at least utilizing the microwave while using the pan. Speaking of adobo, that made me remember of that one chef's atrocious way of cooking chicken adobo and garlic rice. You know what? Maybe after Asmon, let's check that out. Then let's check his other cooking video. Can you send that to me, Lade? Do you remember that one? Please send that to me on Discord, and we'll check it out.
I eat steaks about 6 times a week.
Okay.
With like one day being Chipotle.
Okay.
Actually, that's not true. Maybe 2 days being Chipotle. Some days that I do have Chipotle and a steak at the same time. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, so I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm like 140, 145. I'm getting a little fat, to be honest.
140, 145. Damn, that means I'm fat. And I guess I am a bit bulky. I'm not super fat. Bulky. My body type. I'm actually very insecure about it.
I don't eat a lot of food. Basically, I'm not a big food eater.
Okay,
So
it's
this might not seem like a big meal to you, but to me, this is delicious and it's great.
I would actually wish he would eat rice with it. I think this would be a really good quick rice meal. Because okay, this is why rice is always incorporated in the Philippines. Because not only does it like fill you up more, but it can give you like the energy for the whole day. As well as you can, I know, if we depends on how many you cook at one time. You can just eat the whole rice in the caldero or like in the rice cooker. Just use that one. Kung ano yung niluto mo sa araw na yun na kanin, you can just eat the rice there for the rest of the day. There's still some left over, you know, you can use it for fried rice tomorrow. You know, just leave it in the fridge. That's it. This is why I really like rice. It's efficient. It's delicious. No, it adds heart to the meal, I guess. No, it's like the blood. The blood if you're gonna use the meal. It's like a body. I can never eat anything without rice. Rice is life for me. This is why I can't eat soup, by the way. I don't like just eating soup that much. I sent it on Discord to DM them. Okay, after this, we will review that. We will judge it, we will talk about it, we will have a discussion about it.
The reason why I like steaks so much is because of the fact that I just think that they taste really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually really glad that
Yes.
they're easy to make.
Steaks are easy to make and are
I
delicious.
would never eat them.
I love steak.
Until I like it. Well, sometimes they'll take me out for like a business dinner.
But beef is just
And,
super expensive in the Philippines, that's
You
why
order like a $200 steak and it's on the company card, so fuck them.
$200. How much is $200 in the Philippines? 200 USD to PHP. 10k? Wait, let me check again. It was not just 10k. It was 10,886.01 cents. I don't know who would spend that much on steak. That is insane.
But besides that, I mean, we're talking
That steak
about
better.
$7
That steak better came from a mammoth of the Ice Age. If it's $200.
for steak packs on a daily basis. Usually, I go to the grocery store. I get steaks. I get potatoes. I get cookies. Oh yeah, there's these new Dr. Peppers that have like real sugar in them. They're pretty good. So I get
Doesn't
those
Dr.
too.
Pepper already have
And that's
sugar?
about all
Kuya
I get
Asmon?
at the grocery store. Sometimes I get the there's like this. Let me see if I can show you guys. Do I have any?
Any soda has sugar. And
Yeah, I do.
even diet one.
So
I
this is
think.
also one of my special snacks.
Oh, it's
Basically,
I see Tabasco
have,
there. Yogurt.
Best by April 2022. Okay, so we're gonna throw these away. Anyway,
2022. When was this published? This was published 9 months ago. That has been in his fridge since the last year, even though it was already spoiled. Okay. Okay, we will not judge him for that.
So yeah, these are like yogurt things, and it
Yeah,
has
it's
like
blueberry and strawberry
blueberry
yogurt. It looks
frozen.
nice.
I've never seen the movie.
Frozen.
Anyway,
Okay.
just put this back. So the steak is pretty much done. So if you want to take a look, I'll show you the steak. This looks like a good ass fucking steak. So you take a look at this. Look at it. You can literally.
Alright guys, take a look at that. Okay, I like that there's a bit of crust. Personally, I would have like browned it a bit more, pero that would be like nagiging purong prito na, I guess. If you put what's it called, a crust on that thin of a steak. You know what? Yeah.
literally see it's like steaming.
I would have what's that called when you put butter, garlic, and thyme on it, then just keep keep pouring the butter on it. I forgot what it's called, but there's something like that. Kalimutan ko lang. I don't know. I forgot what it's called.
It's emanating power out from its edges.
It's gonna be kind of
That's
chewy
obviously
though.
steak. This is a delicious. This is gonna be a delicious.
That looks
steak.
chewy,
I can't wait to eat this
but it's
one.
okay.
So I was watching
Steak is steak. Meat is
anime,
still meat.
And
They did not waste
I
meat.
saw it because I got Crunchyroll because I wanted to watch Fist of the North Star, and you know I'm a big JoJo fan, and thought it was inspired by that. Oh fuck. So anyway, I had that, and so I saw.
I like his stove too. That's an electric stove, right? That doesn't use gas. If you see that in a Filipino home, that's how you know you made it. That's how you know it's a rich family if they have one of those stoves just there, but still use the what's it? The freaking yung kalan na may apoy, freaking stove top. I'm not sure. Basta the one that requires gas.
Saw this. I saw this fucking anime. It was called My Stepdaughter's My Stepmom's Daughter's My Ex.
Huh?
And I watched the first episode. I watched the first episode as a meme,
Okay.
and
Don't
I'm
tell
on
me he
episode
liked it.
7 now. Let's put this stuff away.
It's always the
And I
weirdest
don't know,
animes that
I try to
captivates
put
you.
the stuff that I'm not using away.
Okay,
There's
that's
no
good.
real reason for that. It's just that it's a pain in the dick to use the microwave if there's something in the way.
That's fellas, it's
Yeah.
the law, you know. If you it's the law on Asian households. If you use something, you put it back where you got it from. Or else you're gonna get mama's slippers or dada's belt.
That's basically about it. And so now I have paper plates right in front of me, and these are
Okay, efficient.
let's see.
Paper plate. Okay, that's
These are
understandable.
these are the high quality. You know, people ask me
That
like,
is
what
the
do you
high
do
quality paper
now
plate.
that your stream does well and you make money. These paper plates is only like 30 of them, and it was like $5.
How much is the water bill though if you clean the dishes? Like, is it worth it to splurge like $5 a month for plates? I mean, maybe not even a month because there will still be left over because as he said, he eats Chipotle. But I don't know. That wouldn't be cost efficient if I can just wash the dishes.
So these are the
His
harder,
money, his choices.
real. These
That's
are the
okay.
steak paper plates. These are the paper plates I eat steak on.
Those are the plates that I've been looking for in the Philippines as well. So if I eat
So,
like outside,
you get the paper plate here.
like eat
Put the
out with
steak
friends when
right
we
there
like
on
cook
the plate,
sa labas nila.
and then let's get the
Potato.
potato. So you put the potato.
Dude, he just used his hand for that potato. I got a replay of
Put
that.
the steak right there on the plate, and then let's get the fucking potato.
Is the potato still hard? Did it not
right
like
here.
cook well? Because he just freaking yoinked it so easily. It should be like still hot if it's like in the microwave, no?
Knife. Oh yeah, I need to get another knife. I'm running out of battery on my phone because I didn't charge my phone, and my phone's also running out of memory. So this video is gonna have to be over kind of soon, because I also want to eat the steak. And so I'm gonna just cut this bitch open real quick, just so you guys.
Ooh, the
can
potato
see
is
what we're
soft.
all about. And
Oh
so
wow,
you've got
it's
that
steaming.
potato open. That's a good fucking looking potato.
That is a good looking potato.
Oh man, look at that. And so you see this right here.
Okay, guys, what would you rate this out of 10? If any of you guys are watching, I would rate this a solid 6. Would have been an 8. There were rice. You know, potato in steak is good, but maybe I'm just biased with rice. Because that's kind man. Without rice, the plate looks lonely, you know? It's not filled up. It's sad looking without rice. For me. Maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe Americans eat rice as well, as far as I know. But not on the daily, I guess. I don't know why though.
What we eat.
Maybe rice is expensive to them
pretty much every
on
day.
there because of maybe import.
I've never gotten sick. I've never had I've never gotten sick after eating a steak. I've never felt bad after eating a steak. I'm a simple man. I live a simple life. I like steak and fucking potato. And I don't care if it's a cheap steak, it's a good fucking steak. And it's good enough for me.
Okay, I will defend him on that. Any steak is a good steak if you made it and you were gonna eat it. If it's your recipe, and then you're the only one who's gonna eat it, and you're not like, you know, you didn't make it to be judged. You just want a good, quick meal and steak. I would defend him. I would die on that hill with him. That is indeed a good steak. I guess I give it a 5 out of 10. Why though? Is it because of the sink again? Is that a bad looking meal? You just need rice on it,
So anyway,
for me. Because the plate looks kind of lonely without it.
I usually leave the kitchen area.
That's just like a snack for me. That's not like a meal.
This is the pan here.
Okay.
As you can see, it's dirty.
Yes.
So what we do is I just put water on it.
Okay. Hot tip. My mom taught me this before because she runs an eatery. If you're gonna cook a pan that's you used for another dish and you're like gonna cook another dish, as much as possible, if you can, try to wash it while it's still hot so the things on the surface will come off easily and you won't scratch the top of the pan. Like use the sponge, you know? And it works all the time.
And I do that because this makes it to where it's easy to get the stuff off. And then I just leave it on the counter.
No! The next steak? Dude, my mom would have killed me. My brothers would have killed me as well, dude. No, you either clean it the next morning if you cook super late,
which will probably be tomorrow. So yeah, I wanted to share kind of what I'm doing and kind of how I make these steaks and everything. I know a lot of people ask about it. This was a method. Izzy taught me how to make steaks, and she probably will not be happy with some of the little twists that I put on it, but I think I'm doing great. And I also use A1 for my steaks. I've been using A1 for a long time. This one is
A1?
empty. I left it down here to remind myself to get more A1.
What is A1?
I have 4 more bottles upstairs, and I think one of them has actually isn't. No, there's 2 of them that are empty, and then there's 2 that are not. Yeah, because the other one
Just
is.
leave those in your
one.
room.
Yeah.
I guess it's for seasoning purposes, but still.
So anyway.
Oh, it's liquid seasoning. Okay.
I use A1 with my steak. So anyway, guys.
Oh, so he does it like sauce. That's okay. That's not bad. Just sauce. It's his preference, you know. We all have weird preferences sometimes.
I wanted to do this video and kind of show you all how.
It's like the like fish, no? Would you rather eat it with toyo and calamansi and sile? That's soy sauce, calamansi, which is like a citrusy fruit. Is it a fruit? Yes, it is a fruit. But yeah. No, like I meant not washing the pan. Ah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right.
It's done by a steak master. Thank you so much for watching. I might do another one of these.
I'll look forward to it. Okay, maybe someday. Maybe someday. If I manage to buy like another table, I would do a cooking stream. I have a butane here. Maybe I'll just use a butane and like cook in my room. Or like maybe like use an electric cooker, you know. And we will try to recreate Asmon steak. I don't know where to buy A1 or lemon pepper. Actually, maybe McCormick from like SN. I bet McCormick has one of those. Okay, so I would give the steak a solid 8. I will stand by 8. It's a good steak. It's not that bad. It's his steak. He's the one who's gonna eat it. No, you should not judge a man's steak if you're not the one who will eat it. Yes. But the sink part is pretty disgusting. Please do clean your sink as much as possible at Kuya Asmon.